morning friends, I'm going to be setting up my month of June in this video. As you guys know, I am using the perfectly penned bullet journal with a dot grid, and I have separated out my monthly and weekly and daily spreads, and I'm going to be using the Cocoa Daisy stickers from, I think it was last year. Hay fever is a bit snuffly, and yeah, it's making me cough a lot, so water is my friend at the moment. Anyway, so in here are some of the ones from, was it April? Must have been April. So they are, that is from this one. So let's just take those ones out. Take those ones. And I don't need those ones. So they are all the ones from before. So I'm going to use these because, hey, you know, use your stuff. And if I sniff, I will try and edit it out. So we're going to start off with, oh, and I also keep knocking the camera. Apologies. I also pulled some washi that hopefully goes with the colours. That is not the right ones either. Take those ones out. So yeah, so these were given to me as a freebie from somebody on a planner group that I used to be with, and she basically chopped them up in order to fit them in an envelope because they are being sent from America. And I do actually really like the Cocoa Daisy stickers. I'm just kind of, I'm not really sure about jumping into purchasing them yet. So I've got my tweezers hat. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I've got my tweezers because arthritis is not my friend at the moment. My shoulder is worse than everything else. Oh, that's annoying. That's covering everything up. Oh well. Oh, I can hear the child. I'm actually, so as you guys know, I've been planning down at my dining table for some time now, and I stopped doing it because hubby was basically getting tired of me leaving my mess everywhere. And the reason I was down here is because of the light, because I've got downlighters, and you know, my desk space is not really big enough. Because I have too much stuff on it. But I have purged it, and actually there is room for it now. But the child is asleep in the next room, and I can't make as much noise as I'd like to. And I know that sometimes I film with her about, but that is normally on a Wednesday during the day, if I am able to do that. And today is Wednesday, but I worked. So I didn't have my day of cleaning. All my plans went to hell, but hey, I earned some money. Money's good. Oh dear. I need another swig of water. You know what I like about the Cocoa Daisy date stickers is they follow a pattern. So I can basically do that and it still makes sense. So I might just do that, you know. Let's just do that and make my life a bit easier, because this is taking long. I might speed this up. Can I not count No, I can't count. Oh my goodness. I think I had done this right. Oh. Do you know what that was? That was my motherly instinct taking over because I was distracted by hearing my child screaming. And then I forgot the ability to count. Because despite the fact that women are the best things ever at multitasking, throw a screaming baby into the mix, that is yours. And all reason goes out of the window. Oh dear. 25, 26. Now we are in business. Yay! Okay, that is done. Happy with that. I love these, they're so pretty. Such pretty colours. Now, sad thing is that got coloured over, and I should have really done that in pencil anyway, so that is my fault. But what can I do with this? There is, oh yeah, I need to do this. So as this is a nice orangey colour, I might get my nice, because this one doesn't come out very often. There goes that bang again. I often think of this one as a autumnal, let's try and say that properly, kind of washi, but it's not really. It's definitely summer. Definitely summer. Let's just trim that off. And where did the end go now? This one again I got when Sainsbury's was doing washi a long time ago. I kind of was like, oh, washi in Sainsbury's, bye 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 bye. I didn't buy loads of washi from Sainsbury's because I didn't have loads, but there were several designs that I bought for the sake of buying them, and this actually was one of them. But I do quite like it, especially for this. This looks nice. This looks nice. And I'll be honest, I haven't actually seen washi in Sainsbury's since. I've actually swapped my knives out. This is the cheapo one that I got from not Hobbycraft, The Works. And the reason is because I find that the cap stays on better in my pencil case. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, for goodness sake. This is making me very sad. I wonder if it's because it's Sainsbury's washi that it's just not my friend. There we go. Got there in the end. My hubby is currently waiting for my journal because I have asked him to do some fancy artwork, because I noticed when I was editing my last video that my intro that is usually on there features my old journal, and that's silly because that means that if there are any Scribbles That Matter people watching to see what I do in my Scribbles That Matter journal, it's not there anymore. So here you go, perfectly pen journal. So we're trying to get that on board. Right, now I'm going to put in all the things. Now one of the big things that is happening in June is Chris's mum's birthday and Chris's birthday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because the thing is though, that is when it's meant to be. But if you guys have been paying attention to all my other videos and all of that jazz, then it's highly possible that that is not even going to be a thing, because me and Karis might be in a hospital. Where is, there was a thing that said Father's Day. There it is. So Father's Day is a bit of a big thing. Trying to work out what it is. I want to say it's then, and I know that if I come away from my phone and check, it will. Well, these stickers are somewhat removable anyway, so let's just put in that there, because I'm pretty sure that's right. It's usually around then. It's usually around then. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm going to put a heart on here, because you know hubby's birthday, it's an important day. I'm going to put a star here because I will no doubt need to do something important. Oh, come off. Something important for work, because if it's Father's Day that weekend, Tuesdays are when we have all the kids in. So it's important that you guys, it's important that they get their stuff done for Father's Day. Right, the birthdays are actually the important birthdays. Like this day. And I'm going to leave a space because I need to add an S. And then there are also more birthdays. That one, oh, come back. That one is also a birthday. And let's go back to my... No, they're still upstairs. That's great. That's really helpful. Okay, so... Jesus. I'm just looking at all these other ones because there's a few like bikes and humble brags and all of that stuff, and checklist, self-care. You know, I think there might be an opportunity for some self-care. I don't know when it's going to be. Okay, so I'm leaving those for now. I am going to quickly nip off to go and get my calendar thingies and some date covers because they're not down here either. How rubbish. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so yeah, I had forgotten quite a few things. So I can now put in all the important bits and pieces. Now, as you guys know, my favourite pen, my dark grey, has died a death. So what I've done, except for those two, I don't know why they're there, I've got out all of the muted colours, because that's what I prefer. I prefer a muted colour to write with. So I'm going to use none of these. I'm going to use the blue because the blue's in the colour palette anyway. And I'm going to put in all the birthdays. So birthdays. So those are all the things that I definitely know about. I have also got to have an urgent thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using some of the these things. So urgent, I need to do a blood test. Because one of the medications that I take, in fact I need to also arrange a site test. So one of the medications that I take for my arthritis affects my liver, and the blood test is to basically check whether the function of it is okay. And then one of my other medications that I take affects my sight, and I haven't actually been to the opticians in a really long time, so probably a good idea that I do that. I think that's okay for now. Let's see what else is on there. Do I need to call anybody important? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure that'll be a thing. Cleaning will definitely be a thing, but that'll go on days. Da, 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 da. Job done. So that is those things. I do want to get a bike. This is making me want to get a bike even more. It's quite a nice kit. Right, daily covers. I will go to my Planners in Crime, and that is the wrong book. I know that for a fact. And here they are. Now, I've got one of the colour palettes in there, but that is really not going to go, so we're not going to do that. Whoopsie. So I'm going to use these, which are a tad long, but well, we'll make it work. So those are the stickers from Planners in Crime. Ashley is currently revamping her shop. Not that it wasn't already fabulous, but the logo and the header for all the stickers is changing, which is very exciting. Very excited. I should also schedule in, I want to schedule in a movie night, maybe the end of the month. I really want to go and see the new Aladdin, and I know that there's been some real kind of hoo-ha about that, but yeah, I think that it's the most important thing that day. Yeah, I think that it's important that we do that. I want to see that film, it looks good. Now I should also be getting I always put this in afterwards. I always get my sticker delivery, my PR package from Planners in Crime after. And I always sticker it after because I never know when it's going to happen. I think that's the lot. I think that's the lot. Name that film. I think that's right. Our normal Wednesday is currently being postponed because, as you guys know, next week is Keris's op, and I don't know how fit she's going to be for resuming her normal play. So we will see. We will see. So that, I think, is all we can do. So other than, so I've got to put in, where is my skinny washi gone? Where is my skinny washi? There it is. Right. Do you know what colour did I do? I did that for half term. That's not going to go. And half term, this is the weekend, so it is half term, but it's not, if that makes sense. So it's just to note that half term is still going on, and that's that. So we need to put in whoa, no, I don't want to do it in purple. Let's do it in purple. Work 8 till 5. And again, this is all in theory because I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure that month as well, Keris has got a doctor's appointment, but I don't know what date it is. I wonder if Chris is. Chris, are you there? Chris? Well, he must still be upstairs tending to the child, who I can hear has now settled and is asleep, but who knows? That's my month. I could probably go in and do a bit of decoration, and some fancy pants stuff, but I haven't really got anything else that I can put in at the moment. I might put that on as a reminder because I'm potentially going to be cooped up in hospital for a while, and that needs to be a thing. And probably this as well. because, yeah. I am going to schedule in a day as well. I've decided. I'm going to say it's here, and I'm going to make sure that I've got something going on that day that is a bit of self-care. So it could be a hair appointment, because my hair needs cutting. I have decided I'm going to donate my hair because it's now long enough to donate to somebody else. And, you know, the Little Princess Trust, I think it's called, is an amazing charity. They make wigs for kids who haven't got any hair for a variety of reasons. And I can't think of a better place for my hair to go. So I'm going to be doing that. But the self-care could also be, because I was planning on having my hair cut for my birthday, so my hair is extra long. So that could be a massage as well. Goodness knows I'll probably need one after spending a week on a windowsill, because that's apparently what they are. They're cots set into the windowsill. So yeah, I'm going to finish there, I think. I'm going to probably put in a few more to-dos here down the side that I want to get done. I mean, what do I do normally here? Ouch, that hurt. Oh, I normally put a Roxy in. Let's find that Roxy page of my random Roxys. Here they are. Whoops. No, I don't want sad and fat Roxy, because that's just too close to the truth. Let's have sitting Roxy. Roxy can sit and look at my page. There we go. Bit of fun, bit of fun. Let's find one of the other quote pages. I think it's in the other book. Like I said, this month needs to be a little bit about self-care, because the beginning of it is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. In fact, I'm going to use my, if I can find it, I'll just take it from this page. I'm going to use the one that's on my sampler. And yeah, so that one says Chin Up Princess or the Crown Slips. And, you know, it's all about my little princess being happy and well and getting better after her stint in the hospital. So that's my setup for June. I'm quite pleased with that. And then obviously my weekly pages, I've already started making that, in which you'll see in my video, which hopefully has gone up today. But as you can see, I haven't been able to add anything else to that because I still don't know what's going on, and I'm not going to know until Thursday. So hopefully I'll have some information. Who knows? But while I'm here, I'm going to go through and quickly pop in my sleep tracker, and I also need, I'm really behind on the whole pain tracker situation as well. So let's find that. Now Monday was not too bad. Tuesday, not so much. Actually, that's not fair, she didn't wake up that much. And part of that was me having recurring nightmares as well. As you can imagine, I'm having some pretty scary as poop dreams that revolve around hospitals and operations and my daughter in a hospital bed. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Last night I had a bit of a painkiller induced sleep because my shoulder is playing up again, and today is Wednesday, so that's all fine. And then yeah, we're up to date. So now to my pain tracker, which is really behind, but I can safely say that I have been taking anti-inflammatories every day except for last night. So what's today? What is today? I don't even know. It's the 22nd. So yesterday I didn't take anti-inflammatories, I took something stronger. That is really behind. I need to start doing this when I do my weekly thing. Now when I say I take anti-inflammatories, I don't take the big ones, I take regular over-the-counter, because I haven't actually asked for the big anti-inflammatories yet. I'm starting to think that I should, because everything is swollen and hurting, and I think I'll probably have to do it tonight as well. So let's just preempt that now. So that is that. I don't even know what's going on with this. I still don't know what's going on with this. So I think that is it. So I will leave you with June. Chris is now making a cup of tea, highly necessary. And I'm going to sign off. So happy planning and make all your plans come true. Bye.